Hello, I'm going to do the Capricorn weekly energy for August 15th to the 21st. And this may or may not resonate with you. If it does, take what does. If it does not, then leave what does not. Then it was not meant for you. All right. So we're going to pull some empowering questions. We're going to pull one of those for the week. And then we're going to pull some of these cards and the Starseed Tarot, and then we'll pull some of those. See what's going on for the week. See who needs to hear a message. Also, you have the power to change my life for the better just by liking, subscribing, and watching my video all the way through. And I greatly appreciate any and all of your support. It really means a lot to me, more than you can ever know. All right, so we're going to pick this one. How or in what way do I experience myself when I'm alone? That's a really good question. Sometimes for some people it's hard for them to be alone because you start thinking about things, you start dealing with things, and sometimes that can become a little overwhelming. But I personally feel that if there's something that keeps coming up, I feel that that's something that you have to work on. There's something that you have to, face. Of course, sometimes it's difficult and it's emotional, but it's like you can kind of look at that, work through it, and then move on from it and feel released from it. And that's really what I feel is about working on things and getting yourself to a happier place, is facing those things that you don't want to face and working through those and looking at those and thinking about, how things happened and processing them, and then letting it go and getting past that and then feeling lighter. And this is like, when you're alone, do you just try and occupy things and ignore things, or do you try and come face to face to things, or do you just try and, not deal with things and keep putting that aside? But then I feel like that builds things up. But, everyone has to work on things when they're ready to work on things, because then they're ready to process and move forward from them. So I think that's a really good question. So how or in what way do I experience myself when I'm alone? Are you happy when you're alone? Do you feel like you are recharging when you're alone? Do you get things done and organize things when you're alone? Do you have that alone time, and do you, do that self-care? Do you do those things that make you happy? Like maybe organizing something, or maybe painting your fingernails, if you like to do that, or just doing those things that make you happy, that can help you to recharge. Or are you always trying to fill that alone time because you don't want to have that alone time with yourself? Because then, like I said, everyone has that emotional chest or that emotional box. And sometimes when we're alone, that lid starts to come up. All right. So let's see, we have 2 of Cups. Oh, we have the Moon. And we have the 9 of Cups. Ooh, that's pretty cool. So I kind of feel like maybe there's a relationship that's yet to come in for some of you. A very good relationship, a very positive relationship, a very happy relationship. I feel like the moon is representing that it hasn't come in yet. Another thought that just came to my mind is that, are you in a relationship that kind of has a false, that you're feeling like it's happy and that everything's good, but really everything isn't good if you look underneath it? You know, is it kind of on the outside, it looks like it's happy and it's healthy, but on the inside it's not so happy. But we'll have to pull some cards here to see what comes out. But that was just a thought that sort of came over my mind, is that maybe there could be a deception of a relationship being something that it's not, being more positive, or maybe you're trying to make yourself feel happy in a relationship that maybe you're really not. But like I said, also, it could be a beautiful relationship that is yet to come in yet. It hasn't been revealed yet, so it could be a couple different ways. We'll see what the cards have to say. We have Two of Cups, we have Ace of Pentacles, we have King of Swords. Let's see, we have the Ten of Swords reversed. So I feel like that's, you know, not feeling heavy, thinking about it, feeling positive, ready for a new start, having that physical attraction with someone. All right. We have the Four of Swords, taking a rest, waiting for this to come in, possibly. Oh, Nine of Pentacles, something that's very rewarding, something that brings positive change into your life. Oh, and then we have the Lovers, and then we have the Five of Cups. And then we have Judgment. So an awakening. I almost feel like, I'm kind of really feeling like it's somebody who has been alone for a while and has kind of been really sad and has kind of been, you know, working on past things. And we have the Two of Cups here, Two of Cups standing upright, and we have the Lovers, and we have the Judgment card, which is an awakening, like opening your eyes, like feeling alive from this new relationship and having the, you know, finally feeling like you're ready to turn things around. And then we have the Page of Cups, feeling emotionally better. And I feel that, you know, maybe that's for those of you that have worked on those things when you're alone, that you're okay with being alone, that you're happy with being alone. Is it the best thing? No, but you're okay with being alone. You know, you have your things that you do, that you're okay with it, that when this relationship comes in, that it's because it's not that you need to have a relationship, that you need to have somebody, but that you would like to have somebody, that this person is your partner. It's not somebody to help erase bad energy or just to occupy your time because you don't want to be alone. I feel that you've done the work, that you're okay with being alone, that, you know, you're happy, you know, having this relationship is sort of the icing on the cake, that this is something that's coming in for you. It's something that's very positive. It's something that you're thinking about. It could be a air sign that's coming in. It could be I feel that it's somebody that they've worked on themselves. Like they're emotionally stable, you're emotionally stable, because we've got this Ten of Swords that came out reversed. So there may be some things that you still have to work on. You know, there may be a few things that you have to work on. But I don't feel that this card is in a negative way. I kind of feel like you've worked through things, because we have the Nine of the Nine of Pentacles here, which is very rewarding, things to come in. The Nine of Cups, Judgment, which is an awakening, a renewal, a revival, feeling alive. So there may be a couple things that you're thinking about that you do have to work through here, but I don't feel like it's a lot. And maybe that is, you know, that alone time that you have a few more things that you have to work on, and especially with emotions, you know, with the Page of Cups coming out, that means feeling emotionally good and, you know, having that. So maybe this week there's just a few more things. I don't feel like it's a lot. I don't feel like it's heavy. So let's resting this week, thinking about things. I feel like maybe that goes with that, is that alone time. And I feel like that's that Four of Swords, is having that alone time this week, having that time to work on yourself. We've got the Queen of Wands, and once you have that alone time and you work things through, you're ready to move forward. I feel like this cat is really standing out a lot to me for some reason. The cat and the eyes on the cat. Maybe spending some alone time with your pets or something. Or a cat. Maybe a cat means something to someone. I don't know why. For some reason, that cat is really sticking out. And again, Prince of Swords, ready to move forward, ready to charge forward. Let's see, what is this Ten of Swords here? King of Cups. It could be a King of Cups that's coming in. It could be a water sign that's coming in. It could be about feeling relaxed, going with the flow, not stressing about things, not holding on to things, not letting things go this week, not holding on to things, not letting that energy hold you down. I feel like physically, like you're feeling a lot better, like you're feeling ready to go, you're feeling ready to start, or there could be a strong physical, could also represent a strong physical attraction between you and this person. Wow. And then, as I'm talking about that, the Two of Cups comes out, and then we have the Queen of Cups. So we have the King and Queen of Cups, so I feel like that represents a union between people. And then we have Four of Pentacles that flipped over too, so not holding back. You know, don't hold yourself back with past memories, with past thoughts. When you meet this person, or if you've just started seeing this person, don't bring old relationships into it. Don't bring old fears. And I know that that can be hard. I know that, you know, we've all been through things. We've been through bad relationships, and we're going to kind of bring that energy in. But we don't want that to hold us back from a new relationship, because we can't project that energy onto that person, because that is somebody new, that is somebody different. They have a clean slate, okay? Don't punish that new person for things that somebody else has done in the past. All right, and then we have the Justice card, which represents balance, balanced relationship, that things are equal, that things are finally falling in your favor, that things are starting to fall in place for you. All right, and then let's just get maybe one more. Six of Pentacles, sharing, communication, talking things out. You know, if there's something that you're holding on to, talking that through with the person. Obviously not as, you know, as soon as you meet that person, but always keeping those lines of communication between you and that person open, and being able to communicate things And that's really what's going to help this relationship to be a Nine of Cups, to be a Nine of Pentacles. Keeping that communication open, feeling like you can talk with that person. So we've got the Two of Cups twice. We have the Lovers. We have the King and Queen of Cups. Don't hold back from that. Don't block this energy if this comes in. There's definitely a relationship. There's definitely a strong connection here. For some of you, it hasn't come in yet. I feel that it's on its way. When it does, make sure you keep lines of communication open. Make sure that you don't bring past energies into the relationship. Feeling emotionally ready for a relationship and being okay with being alone right now, and feeling good in that, not having a relationship because you don't want to be alone and you don't want to deal with things, but having a partnership that feels balanced. All right, let's close out with a fortune reading card. All right, this one literally flipped over. We have key, new beginnings, directions, and adventures await for those ready to let go of the past. Oh my gosh. What was I talking about through this whole reading? It's not bringing in the past into this. New beginnings, directions, adventures, new relationship, new things are ready to come in. For those of you, those that are ready to let go of the past, not thinking about the past, not bringing that in, not holding on to this energy, not holding on to those things, having that alone time to let those things go, to process them, to work through them, and then be done with them, and then ready to, bring this in. So it could be that, there are some of you that have to work on those things, and once you do, this relationship comes in for you. Once you're able to work through those things, whether it's this week, this month, this year, whatever that is. And that's the key, is not holding on to that energy and becoming lighter and ready to open the door to this relationship. I love that. That was perfect. All right. Thank you so much for watching. As always, stay positive, stay safe, and I will see you next time.